Hi guys and gals and kittens, and welcome to the RE Needle Magic Show. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create a CRUD AI agent, literally starting out from scratch, having nothing, ending up with an AI agent in approximately 5 minutes. So now we want to create a CRM system, right? Let me first say hi to this guy, just to show you what our tool of choice to create this AI agent actually happens to be. So, okay, he's Frank, okay, and I've got an outsourcing company in Ukraine. I'll need a simple CRM to manage tasks associated with clients. Keep it simple, 3 tables only. No users or off. See what it comes up with. So here we go. We have clients with a name, an email, and a phone, and I presume company. Why would that be different? Okay, doesn't matter. Drop company on clients. Let's see what more we have. We have projects. Client ID pointing to clients, I presume. Name, description, start date, end date. Drop start date and end date on projects. We have tasks with project ID, title, description, status, and due date. So now let's drop a couple of columns just to make it simpler. See what it comes up with. Clients, okay, looks good. Cool. Create a new database called CRM and apply the above schema. Let's see now what happens. So now it's created a new database, now it's applied the schema, and then let's just for kicks insert some 5 to 10 example records in all tables. And now we are done. We now have a database with example data in it containing 3 tables, and actually we can go to create, we can go to SQL Studio, and we can actually have a look at our database. Remember, we called it CRM here now. So here you can see clients, you can see projects, and you can see tasks. And from this point, we can actually visually change the database. If I wanted to add a new table to it, for instance, boom, I've added a new table. And then I can keep on adding fields to that table, etc., etc. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to switch into SQL view here to show you select all from clients. As you can see, it has example data, and projects has example data, and tasks, let's see, it has example data. So what I want to do now, I want to create a CRUD HTTP web API. I could do that vibe coding here and, you know, tell it get my schema and create my freaking CRUD API. I don't want to do that because it takes too much time. So I'm going to click on the CRUD Generator. I'm going to choose my CRM database here, and I'm going to click this button, and ta-da, done. I've now got a fully functioning HTTP web API with all 4 CRUD operations producing 1,628 lines of code for me. And not only does it produce create, read, update, and delete, it also generated code to select distinct words from a column, select count distincts, group by and aggregate functions. I can, for instance, take the average cost of like a record or whatever, and I actually have an HTTP endpoint to calculate that, etc., etc., etc. In addition to keyword density search that only works with SQLite, unfortunately, but it's a kick-ass way to actually search through a table. It's based upon keyword density count, basically. And we can have a look at this API. Create, HyperID, modules, CRM, clients get.hl, okay, boom, here's, you know, clients from my database. This is a fully functioning API, and let's see, we actually chose to apply darn it, we added authorization. Okay, so let's redo that again one more time. Just overwrite it. Where's overwrite? Overwrite, and let's remove all authorization. I could now, at this point, I could use the AI expert system, right? At which point, you know, I actually do have support for authorization types of AI agents. Is that a word? Doesn't matter, but I'm just going to simplify it by simply removing authorization on everything. And now all the authorization requirements are removed. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to manage, I'm going to go to machine learning, I'm going to create a new type, I'm going to call it CRM, very creative. And then I'm going to go back to create/hyperid modules, click on the CRM guy, hover over it carefully, at which point you see you get this like flash icon here. Click the flash icon, choose my machine learning type, that was the wrong type, and click generate. And this process takes about, you know, 30 to 60 seconds or something, depending upon how many functions you got. But basically at the end of this, I now have an AI agent with 30 tools, 10 tools for each table. What I can do now, I can go to manage, I can go to machine learning, and I can vectorize this guy if I want to. And then while the vectorization is performing in the background, notice you can close this guy and you can go to do other stuff. In the meantime, you're gonna get notified when vectorization is done anyway. What I want to do now, I want to create an embed script of the CRM for the CRM machine learning type. I want orange gradients. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to create a landing page. Okay, looks good. Create that landing page for me by scraping www.hubspot.com for inspiration and add the AI chatbot /agent to the embed to the landing page. See what it comes up with now. The point is I want to have like a HubSpot sales type of landing page where I actually add my AI agents. And of course now at this point it's done vectorizing a long time ago. So I'm actually done, 7 minutes and 44 seconds into the video, and I've created a CRM AI agent. Without authorization, I need to emphasize you'd never do this in a production thing for obvious reasons. But here you can see now. Now I can tell it to, for instance, let's see what the tables we have. Can't even remember. CRM, okay, we got clients list, all my clients. And ta-da, here we go. Why didn't that work? Okay, so here we see Acme, Tech list, all customers. Was that a different table? Let me see. Now projects. Projects. Lists all tasks for number 1. Was it tasks? Yeah. So number 1 is a project where we are revamp Acme corporate websites. Okay, now I can create a new task for it. So it's going to need a title. Title is add AI agent as embed script. AI agent. Status pending. 2025. 2026, 01, 01. And remember now we said add AI agent. If we now go into our database and we look at tasks here, select all from tasks, you will actually see that the stuff we told the AI agent ended up down here as an additional new record in our database. So basically I started out from zip, nothing, and I ended up with a fully functioning CRM AI agent, having AI and magic produce probably some 5 to 10, 3,000 lines of code for me in total. And now let's bring it next level, right? Let's see. I want to create a widget for the CRM type. I want it to display top 5 records from Chinook database and its artist table. And I want it to trigger if I say something like, show me artists from Chinook. Let's see what it does. So you can see the system is self-improving and self-correcting. Here it had 2 bugs that occurred, right, which is just like automatically fixed. Let's display the widget inline here, just to have a look at how it looks like. And error loading data, okay. Let's see what it does now. So now it's listing all my files in the CRM module. Chinook one. I don't want to move it. Use it as it is. Yes, let's display it. And it still got loading, error of loading data. I could mess around with this until I managed to fix it. However, did you add it to the machine learning type named CRM? Let's see. Yes, okay. Vector is the type. Let's see. Show me Chinook artists. And there we go. And as you can see, it's failing to load data. We could figure out what that is too, I guess, by, just doing like this and see on our network invocations, artists, get headers, Thomas test, Chinook artist, get limit equals 5 for not found modules, Chinook artists. Okay, I get it. Remove the .get parts from the URL when invoking the backend and save that widget again. And now let's see, I got 60 more seconds before I'm beyond what LinkedIn allows me to publish as a video. So I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to actually fix this. But let's have a look once more. Show Chinook artists. Hopefully I'm going to pull it through. And it still got loading of error of loading. It doesn't matter. I could fix this. It's like, but I mean on YouTube live, etc. But it's just basically a path URL bug. Let's see, create Hyper ID, modules, Chinook. You know what? I'm not going to do this now. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.